Ohio State, Iowa here in Columbus. Key, Murray in the circle, and we're underway from Value City. Bruce Thornton, the freshman point guard, has had a very solid season, handling the pressure inside Key. That one knocked away and taken away by the Hawkeyes. Perkins comes into the front court. Iowa beat Maryland 81-67 in Iowa City on Sunday. And here's a steal, since the ball. Three possessions, 3 turnovers so far.
And Kyle, that's right. And right there on TV, kids don't listen to what he just said, because he said some things that you might not want to talk about.
But trying to talk past it.
Exactly. But he was a little upset at the early turnovers for his squad against his Buckeye team.
Talking to Chris Holtman.
If the Buckeyes respond to that philosophy.
Holtman joined Thad Matta as the second Ohio State head coach to win 20-plus games in each of his first 5 seasons. Just going through a rough patch right now. Since the ball leaves his feet, turns it over. Ulis the other way. Murray, power dribble, looks down low. Perkins. They swing it inside, jump hook, and a traveling violation. Philip with Racha turning it over. 3 turnovers for each team to start this game. Ohio State lost to Nebraska Wednesday 63-60 in Lincoln. 5th straight loss. Pull-up jump shot way off the mark by Gay Jr., but the answer.
I think that's an area the Buckeyes can exploit this Iowa team if the shot goes up. Crash the offensive glass, so make sure you have balance in the backcourt. And speaking about balance,
Connor McCaffrey.
Coach's son. Got a little bit more freedom when you're the coach's son.
I tell you what, I don't know if you can say that he's his mother's son.
Oh, right, there we go.
Margaret
right.
scored more points than Coach Mack at Notre Dame. And here's a baseline jump shot, air ball, likely. Inside, nice look, Murray.
And that's a transition basket. If you don't pick up the ball early on this Iowa team and you allow them to spray it around the court, they're going to find a mismatch and opening, just as they did McCaffrey inside the Murray.
Zed Key on the wing, guarded by Racha. Now Gay making his first career start. For Sean McNeil, who had dental surgery a couple of days ago. Thornton straight away. Loose ball picked up by Tony Perkins. Both teams going up and down. Murray.
You got to find him. You got to find him in transition. That time Perkins easily, a couple dribbles past half court, was able to find a trailing Chris Murray for an open 3.
5 points for Murray. Ohio State 1 for 5 from the field. They swing it. Thornton, good look. Can't get one to go down. Here's Murray the other way. McCaffrey. Key playing with that tender shoulder. Sprained that shoulder in the Purdue game. Sensible and hits.
And that's outstanding patience that time by Bruce Thornton. Why? Because he was able to trail the play with the basketball, but then methodically dribble inside the paint and find Sensible for that open 3-point shot.
Down the lane, Murray hanging in the air. Can't get it to go. He saves it, though. And a whistle and foul coming up.
With Jerry Lucas, and Lucas won all the awards. That's more so for John Havlicek's post-playing career at Ohio State when he was the Boston Celtics, of course. They made an exception for Hondo.
You never had a chance to play in this arena.
No.
You were at St. John's.
St. John's Arena, great atmosphere. Understand why they kind of went bigger and better, but I do miss the atmosphere.
All right, Ulis with the basket there. You had a chance to talk to this young man. You
grew up with his father.
Grew up with his dad.
Yeah, his father, James, actually from Toledo, played at Toledo Libby. Tyler, his brother. Of course, they grew up in Chicago, but Always love to see a little fan playing on the court, so I had to introduce myself to the younger Euless. Happy for him.
His brother Tyler with the Sacramento Kings. Sensabaugh has all 5 of Ohio State's points. Nicely done, Roddy Gay Jr.
Get 2 feet in the paint, a little backdoor screen coming on the weak side, able to get Roddy inside.
Murray off the heel. And here come the Buckeyes. Buckeyes have shot 38% or less in 3 straight games. Jump hook key. Here's a man on the inside that they really want to get going.
They need to. You don't want to rush it. Oh, watch it, watch it. Oh. Oh. And that's bodies going.
Filip Rebraca, Serbian-born player. Transfer from North Dakota. Inside, has it stripped. Sensabaugh with quick hands. He'll run up the floor. And they give it to him. And a foul called on the fast break because of dental surgery a couple of days ago. On the court now. Missed 2 days of practice. Suing. They need his scoring.
Yes.
And he steps through and lays it in.
Yes, and they need the scoring, and that's something Chris Holtmann talked about, trying to get Justice an early, easy basket so he can feel a little bit more at ease, Gus, and not put so much pressure on himself.
At 4 points against Nebraska on Wednesday, he averages 13. Rebraca facing up on the box. Murray puts it on the deck. Hard drive, pull up lefty jumper, no. Sensabaugh clears it.
Yeah, good help that time by Zed Key to seek out Chris Murray. Wanted to get to that left-hand corner of the backboard.
Key, drop step, bump fake. Oh, and he missed it.
Allowed him to get closer look at the basket.
Had 11 points, 10 rebounds against Nebraska on Wednesday. 6 double-doubles on the season. Suing tips it out. Ohio State with a new shot clock. Backing his way in the paint.
Very good defense. Rebraca right there on Suing.
McNeil. Suing wide open. Sanford's checked in now for Iowa. Inside, Rebraca, nice look and easy layup.
Well, nice look, but 2 things happened. McCaffrey looked off the defense. Rebraca sealed up high enough so when the ball came over the top, Gus, all he had to do was catch and finish.
3-point lead. Iowa on the road. They've won 4 straight. Key, big jump hook, short. Sanford, 16. Likely the other way. And that one almost taken away. Here's Likely, takes a picture and hits it.
Good defense that time by Rebraca to bat it away, and right back at you in transition is in Perkins. Beautiful execution that time on the high-low by Iowa. 38 in vertical. He had a dunk against Maryland in transition. I think he surprised some people, not the Iowa faithful, but if you were watching, you didn't know he had bops like that. He showed him a little 1-2-2 full court press.
Likely the lob, and it goes down hard. Akpara. And that gets some life going in this building. Ohio State looking for anything they can use for motivation. Backdoor cut, no foul. Rebraca on the court for the Hawkeyes. Here's Rebraca, bumping and grinding again, spinning, almost lost it. Steps through, blocked by Akpara. Baseline, Suing, passed up an open shot. How Likely will back it up. Turns the corner. Drop step off the glass. Nice.
Yeah, nice patience, too, right there by Likely.
He's got 5. Buckeyes turn it over. McNeil the other way. Straightaway Jay. Sean McNeil.
Yeah, that tooth is feeling all right.
His wrist definitely is.
You better believe it.
7-0 run for the Bucks. Sanford blocked by Akpara. Here comes Ohio State. Likely in a reaching foul coming up. Now Thornton back in the game. Holden. Suing with the step on the baseline. Pump fake. And knocked out of bounds. He's Thornton. Akpara playing with great energy coming off the bench here in the first half.
And that's what you need. When you're struggling, you need to have guys that are playing like that in the field.
And he'll get the roll. Sean McNeil didn't start, but he has come off the bench, having an impact for Coach Holtman. McCaffrey trying to give it back to him. McCaffrey all the way inside, lost it. 10 on the shot clock for Iowa. Murray, been quiet. They take it away from him. Thornton in transition. Holden. Inside, Akpara. Quick turn on the baseline and a foul. Riley Mulvey with the foul, his first. Suing. Gay back in the game. Suing. 11-footer. And he'll get the roll.
You know, I say this. Good defense by Chris Murray to cut off the drive. Then good defense again by Iowa, but just a better shot by Suing at the end of that play.
How about this? Ohio State on a 12-0 run. We told you they may play desperate. 5 straight losses for the Buckeyes, and they've lost some close games. Games they certainly could have won. Murray driving, elevates, and buries the soft mid-range jump.
Patience, matter of time. You don't have to force anything when you're going to be a high-volume shooter in regards to touching the basketball. Even if you don't have success early, just like last game against Maryland when he had to sit out the first half. He had 17 in the second half.
He's got 7 points and 4 rebounds right now. Suing for 3 and hits. Coach Holtman told his guys he wanted the ball to move, but more than that, he wanted them to play with more energy. And that's what you're seeing in the first half for Ohio State. The kick. And that one is pure for Josh Dix.
Give credit to Chris Murray. He attracted the defense. One dribble, put it right into the shooting pocket. Able to knock in that 3.
(28-20) Buckeyes. Holden elevates from 16, rims off. Murray pulls it down. Sanford, he'll rise from 15. No, rebounded and stuck back in, though, by Riley Mulvey.
Mulvey right there, just as he rolled to the basket, no one from Ohio State identified where he was at, so excellent pursuit of the basketball.
Two-time All-Big Ten Players of the Year, Luka Garza and the Murray brothers.
And All-Americans, and why wouldn't you want to play for Coach Fran? And a good play coming out of the timeout by Ohio State, recognizing the Iowa defense. But Fran allows you to play. Your offensive abilities comes out like this young man right here, and also the development at Iowa can't be understated.
Tanner Holden with the rebound. He'll rake it and take it and lose it. Here comes Ulis the other way. Nice look. Perkins on the Euro. Gets it off the window. No, Ulis there for the stick back.
That's what happens. Those live ball turnovers. It compromises your defense in transition. And that time, Ulis off the miss was able to stay with it. Another unforced turnover by the Buckeyes.
Murray slicing down the lane. Left hand off the window softly and in.
You see why Iowa. I mean, Iowa makes you pay. You turn it over in transition, they're going to beat you.
As our good friend Clark Kellogg would say, he's a bird of flacker. Killing him soft.
Right.
Sensible. Good fella's got nice size. And it banks that one down. Jimmy, I came to the gym today at about noon. And this young man, Bryce Sensabaugh, was already in a big-time sweat. He got up shot after shot. Jimmy, he's got an NBA jump shot.
He has an NBA body. Ooh. He has an NBA mentality. You see an excellent inside putback by Sanford, but growing and understanding how to handle multiple defenses when you're the man at this level has been a challenge at times for him. So that's why you have to be patient if you're the Buckeye faithful, that he'll get it and understand it, but he needs the help of his teammates as well.
Yeah, you talked to him, Jimmy, because that was what you faced all the time.
Well, it was.
Sensabaugh.
But I had some outstanding teammates who were older that allowed me to be me without putting too much pressure on myself to have to carry the load. And speaking about carrying the load, let me tell you something. The last 4 games,
Sanford.
This young man, 56% shooting, 50 from 3, averaging 18 points, but also giving you almost 6 rebounds a game.
He had that career high 26 versus Michigan 2 games ago. Under 5 play in the first half. Sensabaugh creates some space now. Ulis guarding, wants a screen, turns the corner, gets to the bucket, off the window, no, what a foul.
Bryce reminds me a lot of Cam Whitmore at Villanova. Big bodies, they're freshmen, they're athletic, thrown into a situation where Cam was a little bit more high expectations on him.
Right now, Iowa on a 14-5 run. They were down by as many as 11. Ulis looking inside and a whistle and foul. Labracha. Good rebounding. And he'll rattle home the second.
Now, if you look at that stroke, you could not tell that that's a 62% free throw shooter. That means that it's more in between the ears than it is technique.
As Neal gets it over the line. And Sensabaugh dribbles it off of his knee and out of bounds, but he's off to a good start.
By the help of his teammates, and we're seeing that this afternoon.
Sensabaugh has scored 18 or more in 9 straight games. He's got 12 already today.
Slick with it.
You still got a stroke?
Listen, I wasn't a curveball guy. I followed the arrow.
Okay. So you straight.
I'm straight like that. Yep.
All right, here we go. 35-33. Ohio State trying to snap a 5-game losing streak. Iowa trying to win their 5th in a row, and a reaching foul coming up. Likely driving strong, left hand up and in. 37-33 Ohio State. And a whistle. And Labracha.
Labracha also wasn't that effective early. Only had 4 points, but yet Iowa at home was able to stave off a tough Maryland team.
He's 4 for 4. Likely. McNeil, who hit a couple of big shots early. Under 3 to go. Likely again. Here's Key. Gets a foot in the paint. Jump hook. They need that. halfway down, pops out.
And 2 shots inside, maybe 3 that Ted Key wants to have. A beautiful pass inside.
Baseline, Ulis. Team struggling a little bit from the field now. Likely. Extra pass, Suing. Ulis. And Rabracha driving, but he traveled. Good call. OSU shooting 51% from the field. McNeil, one of the reasons. Sensabaugh in and out dribble, 15-footer. Rims off, Suing kept it alive, but out of bounds.
For keeping the crowd quiet.
Iowa no field goals in the last 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Perkins. Off the glass, no for Bowen. Ohio State looking to pick up the pace. $14 to shoot. A lot of dribbling.
Yep, too much.
Too much dribbling. They need this one badly. Neither team has scored in over 2 minutes. Rabracha stripped.
He lost that one.
Golden. Now Suing inside, trying to create some space. It's taken away by McCaffrey. Extra pass in the corner, Perkins driving.
Wow. And, you know, that's good defense by Ohio State getting back with poor offensive execution in transition by Iowa.
10 seconds ago. 37-35. Likely. Inside again. Brick. And that's how the first half will end. McCaffrey, Ulis, and Rabracha. Here's Perkins. Ulis sliding down the lane, elevates. That's what you want to see. Mid-range jump shot going down.
Well, good job by Iowa, too, to start the ball on the strong side. You swing it to the weak side, and Aaron Ulis was able to find the crack in the defense for a nice little 13-foot pull-up jump shot.
Ulis with 7 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Sensabaugh first look at the second half, and it's pure.
And that's just catch and shoot. The ball comes back to you. You don't force it. If you have it in rhythm, Chris Holtman is going to encourage you to take that shot. He did and was able to knock it in.
He's got 15, 3 for 4 from the three-point line. Well, knocked out of bounds. So Key, Likely, Sensabaugh, Suing, McNeil inside, Suing. Double teamed out of play. Whistle away from the basketballs. Rutgers got him again this year. And here is Perkins on the backdoor cut.
Well, but how many teams are bunched up? And it's one of those things, Gus, where a team goes on a roll the next 3, 4, 5 games where they can knock them out the box to kind of separate themselves. There's a lot of parity at the top and in the middle in the Big Ten.
McNeil backing it up with 12 to shoot. Hit a couple of big J's in the first half. Likely. Reversal, Suing, wheeling. Nice look to Likely, and he lays it in.
And that's the pace, the movement, the body and ball movement that opens up the opportunities. Iowa actually rotated well, but left Likely on the baseline.
42-39. Ohio State led by as many as 11 in the first half. Trying to snap a 5-game losing streak. That ball fumbled around. Bodies on the floor, out of bounds.
But if you get them moving east and west, you'll find some openings.
Buckeyes 10-8 overall, 2-5 in conference play. Likely. Seward, 5 to shoot. Jump hook goes.
Hey, let me tell you something. Rabachi did an excellent job. Soon he wanted to get back to his left hand. He spun back, but he created a shot and shot it with his right hand. So that's where you just pat him on the butt and say, good shot.
Justice with 9. 44-39. The big question is, can Ohio State finish? They've been in close ones this year, especially during this 5-game losing streak. Now likely all the way coast to coast. Well done. 11 points for him on 5 of 7 shooting. Key. I'll set the ball facing, jab step, turn around jump shot. Ouch. That's why they're excited about this young man. Sense of ball, his career high is 22. He's got 17. They get 18.
Critical juncture right here for Iowa. Need to feel something and see the ball get through the net on this possession right here. You want to keep this thing under double digits.
Murray has disappeared a bit here in the second half.
Yeah, but he's not going anywhere, Gus.
Inside, McCaffrey fighting, left hand, no. Likely with the rebound. Almost lost it. And a foul from behind.
He set me up. He gave me an easy one to set me up for the up-and-coming games that we have.
Neal caught in no man's land and a 3-second violation. Ulis. Now Murray on the curl down the lane, wants to give it up, does. Rabracha with the easy one.
But that's the growth of Chris Murray, Gus. The patience right there, the wait, and allow the defense to open up a little bit and find Rabracha on the backside.
49-41. And McNeil. Oh, he continues to have the hot hand. Sean McNeil, 6 for 6, this Ohio State team this half. And they take a 51-41 lead. Ulis forces it up, in and out, bounced around, picked up Likely. He's got McNeil on the wing, can't see him. Now Sewing. Inside the rebound, up, Akpara. And Ohio State. The Buckeyes have their largest lead of the game.
Pace allows you to get that shot up, but when the shot comes up and off, Iowa not matched in transition. Par able to get a couple looks and finally knock it in.
53-41.
Angles and opportunities and not feel rushed. Excellent play that time.
So Sanford in the game now. They need his scoring. Since the ball, will leave it for Likely. Since the ball for the screen. Inside, nice slip. Akpara with a two-hand flush.
And speaking about slowing down, since the ball, Bryce able to sense the help, and he got it inside. Akpara.
Gale, head of steam to the hole, off the window, no. Sanford with the rebound. Pace pick it up now, Ulis. He'll feed Murray. Face him, straight away, bam.
Was it that simple?
Oh, yes.
Just the bam?
Easy for him. That's his first points of the half. 55-47. Gale. How about that? And the free throw goes. Eulis can't get by Key. Nice hedge. Dix. Nice look inside, but Mulvey fumbles it.
And it may have went off his knee.
Thornton.
Watch Iowa right here when they have an advantage.
Sanford tied up, fights out of it. In the corner, and that one is pure for Josh Dix.
Yeah, that's good patience that time by Sanford himself. He was kind of bottled up, Gus, but Josh Dix able to find the opening on the baseline. 3-ball corner pocket.
Dix with 6, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. Key wants the ball inside. 6 to shoot. Gale, reverse layup, got it. This kid's played with some terrific energy today for Ohio State. He's got 7. Murray starting to get hot.
Did he dance with it?
Yes, he did. Chop, chop. I asked his brother, when his brother was at Iowa, I said, do you think Chris will be as good as you? What he said? Better. That's pretty hard.
That's pretty. Oh,
nice. Say G.
Hey, trust me, I think that family made some right decisions in their life. They don't need my 2 cents, I can tell you that.
Did you ever play with LeBron? You played with Kobe, not LeBron,
yeah, I played against LeBron early.
I never underestimate.
Hey, it's always his boys who come in and want to join the party. They know they go get some free stuff too.
And he gonna get a TV.
What?
Iowa trying to make it 5 in a row inside. Nice feed. Racha has it blocked by Zed Key, and a foul.
They were down by Michigan as much as 10 in the second half to come back and win.
1:54 to play. Fans getting into it now. Here's some full court pressure by Iowa. What's this designed to do, Jimmy?
Going to take some time off the clock. Force Ohio State to speed up when they get into half court, because now they're not comfortable in the offensive sets. But good job at Ohio State being patient to break the press.
Ohio State shooting 73% from the field this half, 11 of 15, likely. And that one out of bounds, likely. Looking for Key inside, the lob, he gets it away, no. Likely with the tip twice and a whistle and foul, aggressive. Nice Likely, Arlington, Texas, Oklahoma State transfer. Second free throw off the heel, Key with a rebound. New shot clock for Ohio State. Here's Likely, whirling dervish, turnaround Jay goes down. Likely putting on a show now. He's got 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Murray trying to shake up Likely, draws a double team and a reaching foul coming up on Gale Jr. Dix, Murray off a screen and it goes in. This Murray getting warm now, 17 points, under 10 to play. Iowa still in striking distance. Holden, sends the ball, backside open, and he steps on the sideline out of bounds.
What?
Just call him ice.
Just ice. You know, it takes me a little bit. There's only one ice I know.
That's true.
And that's George Gervin, baby. You know what I'm saying? I kind of reserved.
Man,
I know, but Stacey Augmon was ice, so I kind of reserved that a little bit.
Okay, I understand.
Got to grow on me on that one right there, man. That don't come out too easy.
All right. Duly noted, my friend. Likely. Pull up. Dale. Outlet pass in the front court. That one almost out of bounds and taken away. Ohio State with numbers, and they're going to give it back to him. Sets the ball off the glass. He rocked the cradle and got home.
That's that athletic ability, adjusting in the air, and soft touch. And speaking of touch, right back at you when you think you have some momentum. Find Mr. Murray, and he'll quiet the crowd for you.
He's got 20 points now. He's got that Allen Houston demeanor.
Right.
Backdoor, hold it.
He and his brother.
That's 6 points on Wednesday at Nebraska. Eulis back in for Iowa. Second free throw good.
They turned the ball over, Gus. They got back and took away what could have been an advantage for the Hawkeyes.
Eulis got the step to the basket off the glass, no, but he's bumped. Trying to tell his freshman. Second one goes.
And I like it by making the shot. It allows Iowa to set their defense, pull up the pressure to see if they fall back. They don't get the turnover into a zone defense again.
Likely splitting the defense. Nice bounce pass. Oh! Gale! This kid's been great. Making his first start today. He pounds that one down. Ohio State up 71-61. Suing. Fade away. And almost another steal and a foul coming up.
What you get instantly, the feedback, if you play well, if you didn't play well, all of those things. It's not easy to say, well, just jump off social media, get off Twitter, get off IG. You can't, they grew up with this stuff. And it's real what they deal with on a daily basis because it's in real time.
Well said. Sends the ball up top. Got it. Rice sends the ball. With a three-pointer, he has 23 points, a new career high. And Ohio State leads it 74-63. Suing plucks it out of the air, and a whistle and foul.
Well, Bryce Sensabaugh is going to be the benefactor here of this play to get the three, but it was the patience against the zone. You shift the zone, you move the basketball, you'll find some opportunities. You just have to be patient. In Ohio State, most of this afternoon has done a good job of being just that.
Tony Perkins picked up his second foul, sixth team foul against Iowa. Ohio State's lost 5 in a row, folks. They need this one badly. 6:48 remaining. Inside, great catch by Zed Key.
Zed Key might have some magnets on his hands. I thought that ball was going to be a little bit too far.
Likely with the game high, 5 assists. That one sailing off the mark. Now Likely wants to slow things down, work the clock a little bit. Iowa's won 4 in a row. Key. Likely driving. Inside, nice look. Key jump up. Got it. And he's a strong guy. Perkins foul, meanwhile, on the other end. Largest lead of the game for the Bucks.
Well, think about this. It's just a little slip screen, beautiful catch, excellent finish, and then once again, Zed Key clearing enough space for Likely to get him the basketball. Look, Ohio State, at the 78 points, 40 of those are in the paint. So sticking to the game plan that Chris Holtmann wanted was better pace, get 2 feet in the paint. If you have the shot, take it. If not, ensure the pass that you kick out is on time and on target.
Perkins, 1-1. And Sensabaugh has the rebound. Likely. Nice look, swing, and foul. Justice Suing, 9 points, first trip to the line today.
Hey, where you at, Sam? Where you at? 0. Hey, I'm 2-4. I'm 2-4. Don't push him now. 1.
It'll get the second. 8-0 run for Ohio State. 5:40 to play. Second half. Iowa, if they're going to make a run, needs to start happening now. McCaffrey, Murray. He'll slice. Double pump inside, no. And he'll tip it up and in all by himself.
That just shows you right there. Shooter does know where the ball is going to come off at, and Chris Murray didn't allow the miss to dissuade him from getting the offensive rebound. And Iowa, can you cut this lead in half by the 2.5-minute mark?
22.7 rebounds for Murray. Key. He's been instrumental in this second half. That ball kept alive by Suing. Sets a ball up high and in. He's got 25. Perkins. Off balance. Out of bounds.
The deflection and the ball off the backboard for an easy layup inside.
Inside with Bracha. Beautiful right hand jump hook on the feed from Chris Murray.
And the pressure picked up a little bit in this backcourt here.
81-67.
And Iowa can score in bunches, so Iowa State, you can't count this just yet because this team can get on a run, me and the Hawkeyes.
McNeil took some big shots in this game. Akpower has had some big baskets as well for Ohio State. Now Likely, who's been the orchestrator. He knocks one down from 11 feet away.
Got excellent communication between Likely and Akpower.
Ulis.
Right back at you. And what I meant by that is that Akpower knew that Likely had a mismatch inside with size, and he moved and he exited the post so he Likely could have it. But good response by Ulis.
Likely taking his time. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Baseline McNeil, pull up. And the rebound to McCaffrey. Murray to the basket. Oh, got a little too far underneath the hoop.
Yeah, he got there quicker than he thought too, because by the time he realized and picked up the dribble, he was almost underneath the backboard by the time he tried to lay it up.
Likely guarded by Ulis. And a whistle and foul. Real solid game for Ohio State. He gave us terrific inside buckets and inside presence, but this kid right here, Ice, Likely, has been their leader. Texan, 17 points, Likely. Look at that number, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. 2:40 to play, 85-70.
Wow.
side. Nice look.
Wow.
Full court pressure by the Hawkeyes. Sends the ball, gets it over the line. McNeil. Ohio State can take their time. Likely. 10 to shoot. Now back his man down. Baseline off the glass, no. Rebounded McNeil and a new shot clock for the Buckeyes. Seven to shoot. Back door, got it up. Sends the ball again. He's got 27.
And Gus, that was all set up. Second time in a row that Likely had the isolation. See McCaffrey knock it in.
And a timeout called. Suing. And they'll make the walk. And shoot free throws 1-1.
Unfortunately, this is the first time that Coach Holtman in January experienced a 5-game losing streak that happened. The 12-1 started 2018-19. Ohio State went 5-6 the rest of the way. Won a game in the Big Ten tournament and earned an 11 seed in the Big Dance. Kind of been there before, was tougher with the losses that they had, but they figured out ways to right the ship. And that young man is growing right before our eyes, man.
87-75. Dix, Rocha, Caffrey. Oh, and a whistling foul.
Wow. And Bowen, as quick as he is, it was Roddy Gale Jr. that anticipated exactly where Bowen was going to get to. And that's all about angles, Gus, of getting your body and feet moving in the right direction and then preparing yourself to absorb that contact.
And Ohio State will call a timeout.
It's not easy, man. Not a lot of great teams, but good teams.
McNeil, head of the field. Oh, and somehow he got it to stay down. Off balance. Sean McNeil. A minute to go. Bulis and Key with another rebound. His 9th. (89-75), 50.7 seconds to go. Key injured that shoulder here against Purdue. They're in the sleeve. First free throw good. Six, 8. Their last win was on New Year's Day. Against Northwestern. Second free throw good. 50 seconds.
You know, Gus, Iowa, you don't hang your head in this regard. This is a hungry, desperate Ohio State team that you had to face this afternoon.
Key! Exclamation point. Oh, my goodness. And
he's limping a little bit.
Twisted his ankle. Murray in the corner.
He's holding his, Zed Key is holding his knee, and how he came down after that dunk, and hopefully it's just a tweak. So not sure if it happened on the plant or on the landing, but either way, Gus, you don't want to see that, especially coming with that injured shoulder.
So now that begs the question, is this Ohio State win a Pyrrhic victory with Key injuring himself at the end. 93-77 the final. So long, 5-game losing streak.